During the meeting on Saturday, the Congress Working Committee members approved a resolution proposing Rahul Gandhi to be designated as the leader of opposition in Lok Sabha. As announced by the party General Secretary and Rajya Sabha MP K.C. Venugopal, Congress Working Committee members agreed to ask Rahul Gandhi to become the leader of opposition in the Lok Sabha. Venugopal stated that he is the most suitable person to lead this campaign in Parliament. Rahul Gandhi is the main competitor of Prime Minister Narendra Modi, who was chosen on Saturday to head the India's opposition in Parliament following an election outcome. PM Modi is all set to take oath for the third term at this weekend after a poll resulted in his ruling Bharatiya Janata Party losing majority, triggering it to form coalitions to govern. Gandhi surprised analysts and exit polls by leading his Congress party to nearly double its parliamentary numbers, achieving its best result since Modi came to power 10 years ago. A Congress leadership meeting on Saturday unanimously voted to propose Gandhi's appointment as official opposition leader of India, a position that has been vacant since 2014. After a meeting of party's executive, Congress General Secretary K.C. Venugopal announced that all participants agreed that Rahul Gandhi should become the leader of opposition in the parliament, stated Venugopal at a news conference. Later on Saturday, the nomination will be presented to a meeting on 232 legislators who are part of Congress-led opposition alliance. Rahul Gandhi comes from a dynasty that held significant power in Indian politics for many years, being the descendant of former Prime Minister stating with independence leader Jawaharlal Nehru through his father, grandfather and great-grandfather. If he wins the election, as anticipated, he will be acknowledged as India's official leader of opposition once the new parliament convenes, as local media sources indicate could be as early as the beginning of the next week. The rules of parliament stipulate that opposition leader must be from a party that has support of minimum 10% of members in the 543-seat lower house. The position has been empty for a decade due to two disappointing election outcomes for Congress. Previously, India's leading political party, which did not meet the necessary requirements. The party's parliamentary representation jumped from 52 to 99 seats after the results of Tuesday's election. A statement from Congress executive highlighted that there are still numerous obstacles on party's path to regaining its trustworthiness and regaining power in the upcoming years. The statement noted that people of India have spoken and have granted the Congress party another opportunity. Modi and his Hindu nationalist BJP have been in power for the last 10 years but were not able to achieve similar landslide victories in this time, as anticipated by many. Instead, he was compelled to engage in rapid discussion with 15 members of National Democratic Alliance coalition, which provided him the necessary parliamentary support to govern. There have been no signs yet of concessions Modi may have made in exchange, but some major coalition partners are said to be aiming for cabinet positions in the upcoming parliament. The NDA has 293 members, which is 21 more than the minimum needed for the simple majority. President Draupadi Murmu will administer the oath to Modi and his new ministry on Sunday evening.